tomorrow will be more about us. So, we wanted to show you about the ecosystem and our partners, our clients, and then tomorrow we're going to talk about our team and show you some of those things. So, just to give you kind of a perspective on this.
So what you're looking at is Microsoft Surface. It's the first commercially available Surface computing product from Microsoft. And in this particular case, it's been loaded with a series of applications that have been designed and developed by Harrah's for their iBar at their Rio hotel. A variety of different videos. And basically these things are fully manipulable pieces of content. You can make them bigger, smaller, rotate them, grab a corner. So if you're in the middle of an experience and you don't want to interrupt the other players, but you want to order a drink, you can grab the drink, pull it out here, and now you've got yourself a little mini window into drink ordering.
I think that's called a mini bar.
A mini bar, yes.
A virtual mini bar. Right?
I don't think it's coined, but yeah.
I like that. And yeah, so the idea is that you can then begin to select the drinks that you're interested in. You can add that to your order. Say, yep, purchase it. That gets sent to the bar. The server comes back a couple minutes later with your beer, and everybody continues to enjoy the experience. So basically, they chose, for example, as a way of organizing their content to offer you access to all their different properties. And if you want to see what's available at Caesar's Palace, you got bars and nightclubs, entertainment, restaurants, different things to experience. So whichever one of these you pick, you get a series of choices. If I pick Bette Midler, for example, the card comes up. I get information about it. I could even access potentially a video if there was a video available.
Like a demo video. Or
if I was interested in seeing where that was, I can actually bring up a map. And this is going to bring up a map of Caesar's Palace and show me that, Bette Midler shows over there in the Colosseum. And just like you could with Virtual Earth, these maps are fully manipulable, so you can twist them, turn them, resize them to get at the information that you're interested in. And go back and continue to explore the different types of activities that are available to me. So really it's kind of an exploration of event planning, right? You want to sit down and say, where should we eat, what show should we see afterwards, and how do we get there, and where do we go? This is your virtual concierge to help you find that information and make those decisions, and make it kind of social and entertaining, engaging at the same time.
Yeah, I bet you can't get an image.
This happened in a public area.
Okay, somebody put their credit card down.
You keep putting dollar bills on there, we're going to have the Secret Service showing up.
One thing you might want to put on there, a rim right around the edge.
Yeah, right.
Absolutely.
He's obviously not a hardware guy.
That's good.
Wait, one more time. Get back here. There we go. Blogger love.
That's scary.
That's what it looks like. That's what it looks
That's
like.
for every leak that you publish.
Yeah.
And oops, we can see some magic patterns there.
Throw the money on there.
Now I can paint with my hands, and it all kind of fades, so I can string away. And if you want to get really spooky, then you do this.
I should have gotten 100. I gave you 100. I'm afraid of what that's going to lead to, but
That's how it gets called.
That's fascinating.
Okay, so I'm learning the rules here. This is.
oh, there we go.
There you go. So anyone who sees an
okay,
empty
look at this
space,
thing.
jump in and create your game board. Give it a try.
So here you can sit anywhere you want. Somebody can come a little bit later and join. You can all scoot over and make room for them.
This isn't just multi-touch, it's like complex multi-touch.
Yeah.
So that's letting
And really multi-user.
That's letting everybody.
The Sea Dragon engine can organize those again with a very fast speeds with virtually no pauses, and every one of those again are these multi-megapixel images. We think about digital photography to date has largely been a replacement for film photography. We treat it like film photography. Maybe we share over the internet and on websites more than we print these days, but largely it's treated a lot like we did with film photography. We take pictures, we keep collections of pictures, we share those pictures. But we think of a picture as being that one frame, that entire frame. But digital technology lets us do so much more. So this isn't a bad picture of the valley. I'm pretty happy with that picture of the valley. But it's more than just that snapshot, just that glimpse of the valley. There's basically the whole story of Yosemite here. So we can go in and zoom in and take a look at Half Dome in great detail. Zoom back out, swing around across to the north side of the valley and find Yosemite Falls over here. And zoom in and look at Yosemite Falls, both upper falls and down here, there's the lower falls that's down there. And if we want to look around in the village, here we can find the Yosemite Village. Actually, Yosemite Village, I think it's right there. There we go, I found it. And so, with conventional photography, while I might look at a picture and take that in, and that's all there is to it, once we start having this high-resolution imagery and a really convenient, easy-to-use way to explore it, like multi-touch, there's an entire story here in one picture, and I can explore one picture for a very long time. Look at these falls back here, the upper falls, and pan down to the lower falls. And oh my goodness, we can barely see it. Getting the edges of resolution, there's people standing there on those falls. And that's just one picture, and we have hundreds of pictures with those kind of detail. Here's a rock face in El Capitan, and zoom in, and it's not just a rock face. There's a climber on the rock face.
To an AT&T store, and basically this is what you're presented with. Again, it's, you can,
It's like some of the games are, you're okay.
you basically want to, we don't show the wrappers here, but AT&T has built this into another table, and it's got the 8 phones sitting around here, kind of like sort of on a tilt, and you can pick them up, and this is the Motorola Razr, so you can put it down on the screen. And again, you can rotate to whatever, if I want to see it from this side. So again, the idea, one of the concepts we have is this idea that there's no top or bottom. You should be able to walk into this thing and it orient itself to where you are. So 360-degree UI. So again, you can put this down, we can look at different things, we can see different colors. And again, now you've got this little sort of virtual, again, guys were just giving me a hard time, but I like pink. So you can see, again, one of the cool things is virtual inventory. They can't, especially like in mall kiosks and stuff, they can't hold all the different products and accessories. But here, you can get a pretty good sense for what these products look like, and then you can order it. So again, that's one idea. You can look at plans. So again, using the same idea of sort of the photo application that you've seen, you can flip around, and it's the easiest thing to do with Surface, I found, is to get distracted. It's very hard to keep the focus amongst the team and amongst our partners and amongst our customers to just get a few things right and show the world what this can do. If you don't touch it after a while, this just goes into sort of again, because if you had personal content on here, one of the things we want to do is make sure that we wipe it clean if you walk away, for instance. So that's what this is showing. If you want to just stay with what you're doing, it'll basically go back to the state.